EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Now we take it in by, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. And big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. Stroud to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. You look at this Colt defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Second and 10. Stroud completes this out wide. 20! And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Stroud looking to change the play.
Nike Texas.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
From the 2 now, second and goal. Mixon again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Ka'imi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Colts nothing. Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
Here we go, start. 70 Lions.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Up to the 20. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now Richardson back to throw it. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
At the 36-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Stroud looking to throw. It gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
That is caught by Dell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go, let's go. Tony. Hey.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Powering his way forward. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
65.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd and 9 here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off play action, Richardson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And fights through one man. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Texans will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Stroud. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Running left, it's Mixon. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tackle there by Nick Cross.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To the right side and caught by Dell. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 33. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
This 2nd and 4.
Ow, okay. Swap. Another swap.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Stroud. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
One thing you're looking for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. A handoff, running left, Mixon. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
Colts, nothing. Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, I feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Colts are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And Stroud now to throw. And take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Stroud. Taking a shot for Dell here. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
18. What's that? 2J.
Back to throw. Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half. Stroud being chased out left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson off the play fake.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. At the 46-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Now Richardson.
And he fires one incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Play action. Now Richardson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Stroud.
Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. And it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go win, go win. 18. That's it.
Back to throw again. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Pushing his way through. He's still on his feet. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 75. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus the defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
On the shape.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a short gain down to about the 33. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg. It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
Stroud off the play fake.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain at 28 as the drive continues. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. They managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Stroud looking to throw.
Flushed out right.
And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets some 9 yards in a first.
After the costly interception late, good job by him to keep it himself that time. Just tuck it, run it, and scramble for the marker. Don't give the coverage another chance at taking it away from him. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
All right.
Delson in motion.
To throw on second and 10. Stroud. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Stroud.
He's got his man. It's Dell with it.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
118. What's up?
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Wow, what's that? 118. What's that?
Stroud working out of the gun.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
How? What's that? What?
Third and goal, Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3.
118.
Now Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
131 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Again, it's Taylor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now second and 4.
Here we go, here we go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates! 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks!
Now Richardson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All right.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Got his man, Dell.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Here we go. At 18.
Here's Stroud.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Stroud. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks look all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Swap. Love a swap.
Back to throw. Stroud. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson. Eyes the crossing route. He finds Pittman.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Blitz coming and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Now it's Richardson. Got his man. It's Warren.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
I think a lot of coaches do it anyway, and it seems like cosmetics to us.
Does it just send a message you're not quitting?
Send a message that you're not quitting. Let your team know you're going to battle all the way. And you're always hoping for that ultimate miracle that something will happen. You'll pick up the ball and score, and you'll have a chance one more time and maybe on an onside kick, but not likely.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road.